cover it with mulch, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I try to stay away from tilling because it does destroy the what they call the soil food web, and which has all the microbes and all the nutrients in the soil. By tilling, it does destroy those microbes and the stuff that helps grow the plants. So I try to stay away from tilling at all and just use a mulch or hay on top of the soil. So over time, all the nutrients would get back into the soil. I mean, starting from scratch, it takes time for the soil to rebuild, especially if it's been plowed before. So it takes a while. So I do add some natural fertilizers like soybean meal or cottonseed meal just to help the plants grow.
Hey, you wrote, talking about the microorganisms, you wrote a fascinating article over there about this composting tea, and you show pictures of this device that you built. It was a little over my head, though. Otherwise, I would have done it. Why don't you talk about that and how it works?
Yeah, it's pretty much it's like you're almost brewing tea, but what you do is you have a barrel, and I'm almost finished mine. I got my barrel now. I just had to hook everything up now, but I have a barrel, and I made this contraption with on the bottom of it has holes on the PVC pipes, and it extends out the barrel where I could connect it to an air pump. And you hook up the air pump and it blows air into the water so it bubbles. And what you do is you put the compost about maybe in like a 50-gallon barrel. You put in about 8-9 pounds of compost into a bag, into like a tea-type bag thing or a painter straining bag, and you turn on the air pump and let the bubbles go through the whole, all the compost. And what happens is the compost has the bacteria, the beneficial bacteria, and the fungal, I guess they call it fungal hypha. And it, with the air bubbles, it releases these bacteria and microbes into the water. And you do that, and you brew it for about 24 hours. And once it's done, you then spray it onto your soil or onto the plants. And it's supposed to introduce these microbes into the soil and into the plants that the plants need. And it protects the plant. It protects the plants from other diseases and stuff like that. And it also helps build the soil.
Yeah. I've got to try it. I believe, there's 3 real keys to growing a great garden, and that is having plenty of microbes in there. The second is just the pH of the soil, and the third, to me, is these micro nutrients, minerals. I'm really big on that this coming spring, so I can't wait. That's the thing. I've been gardening for 19 years now, and I'm still experimenting, still coming across new stuff just like what you described. I can't wait, actually, to go back and reread that and take some notes and do it, because it just is so exciting to do something, because one thing like that can change everything when it comes to gardening.
And the reason why you do it is because it's just not enough compost out there. By doing that, you don't have to use as much compost on your garden. If I had access to a lot of compost, I'd just put compost down, but it's just it's too expensive to do all that.
Hey, so now you're up there in New Jersey, Dave. How do you stand with guns as defense? Are you pro-gun or what? And if you are, what 3 guns would you recommend? Or
I'm definitely pro-gun. Unfortunately, I live in New Jersey. I can't carry a gun outside my house. But this is where I grew up. I grew up in New Jersey. Eventually I probably will move out of New Jersey if nothing changes. But I'm definitely pro-gun. I personally have 5 firearms. I definitely recommend that everyone have at least a shotgun, if nothing else. If you're able to carry in your state, you definitely should have a handgun, and you should have a rifle. Right now, I still haven't. The only rifle I have is just a .22, but you definitely should have some higher caliber rifle.
22 has good range, though. Good velocity.
Yeah.
You could aim as well, since there's not much recoil.
Oh yeah, you still could kill a person.
Absolutely. From 500 yards.
Or 400, of course.
Yeah, you know, the famous poacher in my area that I refer to once in a while, he's currently sitting in jail. I think he's going to be in there another 30 days. He got in a fight or something, but he is just famous. He's legendary around here for poaching deer. And but man, I tell you, I know it doesn't sound good, but he really does. He donates the meat to the poor people around here and to the churches. He just grinds it up and gives it to people. But he never misses. And get this, his key to deer hunting, and it's usually at night, is a .22 rifle. I mean, you know. Yeah, and it's because it's stealth, you know, it doesn't make a loud, you know, noise, and so it does kind of make sense, and he's such a good shot. He, with the .22, he says he has to go for the headshot every time, and he told me it's been 4 years since he's missed with that gun, and matter of fact, it's right next to my leg right here. He was worried somebody was going to steal it while he was in jail, so he asked me to hold on to it. So it's right under my desk here. But, hey, we're going to take a short break, and then we got one more segment to do with Dave, and the blog is livethemotto.blogspot.com. We are talking with Dave from New Jersey, and he has a blog, livethemotto.blogspot.com, and the motto is be prepared, always prepared. Another way to think about it, folks, is the beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. And you don't have to go out and spend $1,000. Just $20 here, maybe $50 here and there, and just get a little bit. You see an emergency a medical kit on sale, grab that thing. Having 2 is not a bad thing either, and just build it up slowly. I think you're going to have enough time to do it, but you also got to think food, and of course self-defense. But also, as I tell you guys, think of a plan on how to get out of the city or the suburb to a safer place. And you know what? If you were to buy 1,000 pounds of food, you would either have to leave it behind if things got bad, or it's going to force you to stay exactly where you are, which could be a dangerous thing. You want to be able to move in a moment's notice. Dave, you also have an emergency food and water kit that you put together. I really enjoy your little photographs that you do. It's so thorough. What sort of stuff did you put in that thing? It looked like about a 2 or 3 day kit.
Yeah, it's just pretty much just build that kit just to have when I'm going to and from work. I work in Philadelphia and take the train to Philadelphia, so I felt I needed something that, it's small. It definitely won't last long, but it should be enough to give me if I needed to get back home. The kit has power bars, some candy bars. Actually, ate some of your chia seeds I put in there.
Yeah.
And I also have emergency drinking water, purified tablets, just in case I need to get water from the river or something.